log in, it buffers your IP address. Now, by the way, how many of you are following this whole Viacom YouTube lawsuit? The most cynical, hypocritical thing I've ever seen is Google, for the past 5 years, telling me and you and everybody in the world, IP addresses aren't important. IP addresses don't tell you anything. And in the Viacom lawsuit, when Google gets hit with a subpoena for everybody who uses YouTube's IP address, Google goes into court with an enormous, fat, 430-page brief detailing how IP addresses can be de-anonymized, which we're going to talk about, and indicate the exact person that used it. Most hypocritical legal brief ever written. Google on cell phones. Listen, one of the things that iPhones are going to be doing is stripping away the last shred of privacy that you have. And we're going to talk about this. If you use a computer, if you're careful about static versus dynamic IP addresses, if you use Firefox and it wipes out your cache and your browsing history and all of that, you have some tiny sense of anonymity. Of course, until you log into somewhere, then you're screwed, of course. With your cell phone, it's you. Google is already registered as a telecom, which means they get the full CNAM file. For those of you who are not at that sufficiently high nerd level, let me tell you, a CNAM file is your subscriber data. Google gets it. So if they know that cell phone 212-555-1234 is checking on Google Maps for a certain address, or is scanning a barcode, or is looking up, doctors in Milwaukee, they know it's you. You can't hide if you do it on the cell phone. The cell phone is you. And that is the last shred of your anonymity. I mean, what's amazing is they put stuff up there that if I was their ad guy, I wouldn't want to let people realize this until it's too late. But here's what they put up there. When users snap a shot of a barcode, the app pulls up reviews and price computations from the web. Yes, I will know everything that you're interested in if you use that phone to snap a barcode and have it searched. They have something called Commandro, a GPS-enhanced social networking app that lets you map and track your friends in real time, and them track you, of course. And here's the last one, the creepiest one. To me, probably not to you, they have something called cooking capsules. Displays cooking videos and ingredient lists, then uses the phone's location awareness to find the nearest grocery store. See, I find that creepy. You may just find it useful. Now, a little bit of honesty here. Just in case you're really careful when you browse, how many people here, careful, I'm going to use the word not. How many people here have not Googled their own name? Do you own a computer? One guy. You own a computer? All right, I'll talk to you about this later. You're security, watch this guy. Okay. How many people here, a show of hands, how many people here have Googled their own address? Pretty much everybody. How many have Googled their own phone number? Okay, almost everybody. Now, think about this for a second. How many people here have Googled their own social security number? Lots of hands. Why? But it's all linked together at that IP address. Trust me, they now know it's you. Now, when I first started giving this talk, when Google was becoming big, I put this up here as a joke. I said someday there's going to be a trial, and if you look back on the old DVDs, or probably far back enough they're videos now, or were, you'll see that I put this up on the screen and I said someday a guy's going to kill his wife, and they're going to find in his Google browsing history, they're going to find poisons, divorce lawyers, Aruba, offshore banking, and life insurance, and they're going to convict him. Let me tell you what happened last year. There's a guy by the name of Justin Barber in Florida. Justin Barber calls 911, help, help.